Welcome to the DHC Sports. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat, and with me I got my good friends today. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
I'm not late. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you're not late at all, right? Not late at all?
Not late at all.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that you're not late.
Yeah, not late.
Okay. Cool. Guys, this show is brought to you by Old Ford Baseball Company. Go out there, hang out with on that website where Logan has some great stuff out there for you guys today. So make sure you use code DADHAT. You're going to get 50% off your full purchase. Okay, so if you use code DADHAT, you're going to get 15% off of your purchase. So figure out where a Dad Hat today. Look at that. This is one of the legacy hats. Very comfortable. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay. Anywho, listen. Welcome everybody. I got a text message yesterday as I'm in one of my conference. Right, I'm in Greensboro last night, and then I get a text message from a certain somebody that goes, "Wait, you guys are not doing a Tuesday night show?" So I was like, "No, dude, we've been doing Wednesday nights." Is on Wednesday. So for the rest of the year, we'll be on Wednesday nights, guys. So just wanted to make sure that you guys know the DHC Sports Show. It'll be Wednesday nights, and then the Break Even Sports. It's still on Monday night. All right, and then the Sunday night show, which is the Dad Hat Chronicles podcast, is Sunday night at 9 p.m. We on Monday night we released. Well, Sunday night we talked about season 2, episode 1. That was an episode, guys. That was an episode. Just wanted to put that out there. So, I want to know where the hell Eric is at.
He's in this. Oh, I was about to say he looks like he's in a suite again, but he's in a press box.
Damn.
No, it is a suite. It is a suite. Okay.
And are you in Wichita?
Yeah.
Oh,
is it 104 again?
It is.
That's why he's in the AC room. Got it. Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I thought you only got one of those a season going up to the suite.
No, maybe you, not him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm Eric Crawford. I get.
I can get stuff from Mountain Dew. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but like, what are you talking about, Ed? Me getting one? I don't get any.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right. No big deal.
We've had a couple of times where the Fireflies staff has opened it if there's a suite that's not being used for the day, especially on a Sunday because it's an early start. When it's like Eric Heat, like 99, 100, 102, they'll come around and let season ticket holders go up there and hang out in the suite.
Don't be so soft.
No, honestly, the only time I've been that lucky was with Ben Hill in Rome that one time.
And that's because you invited yourself.
Well,
tomato, right?
No, I was gonna say don't give away all my secrets.
Doesn't matter how you got there. You got there, right?
It just got there. Isn't it? I got there. Okay, exactly. Guys, I got there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, who needs manners, right?
Exactly. All right, so guys, let's talk about the hats that we are wearing today. And since Eric is probably not going to be talking too much because he's going to be in his little suite there, why don't we start with Eric?
Somewhere in the EP, the one and only Eric Crawford, also known as the Paso Chihuahuas. What are you?
Sorry. I don't know what happened over me, guy.
Well, what's your issue?
Nothing. I have no issues whatsoever. Okay.
It's actually weird hearing you talk at a game where there's not a lot of background noise.
And still being quiet too.
And you're being quiet.
It's like the audio quality is worse than it is when he's actually sitting like down at the field.
Right.
Yeah.
They have the radio play-by-play broadcasting in here, so I figured it's pretty loud.
So tell him to be quiet.
But maybe it's not loud.
We can't hear it.
Tell him to be quiet. You're running a show here. You're part of a show.
Well, he's not in here. He's like two doors down, 3 doors down.
That's a great band.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. That's pretty good. I appreciate that. All right, Mr. Prospector, what you wearing today, my friend?
What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well, and shout out to the chat. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, I am wearing a design by our good friend Ryan Foose, who the four of you have actually been with in person at a game. So we've got his beautiful
Multiple
Beer
times.
City, hat in the new colorway for this year. And again, Ryan Foose coming out with more fire designs as he always does, and he takes what was already a good logo and makes it better. And yep, and it's just in this beautiful colorway. So we've got Beer City USA tonight, and for the wonderful Asheville tourists.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. All right. You know who I'm going to next. Come on, old man. Talk to me.
This one I was wearing as my hat of the day, so I kept it on. This is one of the brand new for this season Blowfish CapX snapbacks. So it's got a little bit of a mesh there, a CapX logo on the side. I just love that it has the word mark Blowfish and the logo itself on it in this powder blue. I mean, I saw this, I was like, man, that's a fantastic hat. So I picked this up last week at one of the 2 games that I went to there with my friend Clark, and they got a few others I'd like to get, but we'll see. I have to circle back around later. And I actually broke out a beer tonight. This is one that I sent to Eric. I figured I would have it. It's called Marshmallow Treatment, and it's it says this deli needs a bigger double kiwi, lime, coconut, muffin, Lassie Goza marshmallow treatment. So it's a whole lot of stuff going on in this thing. It's pretty cool.
Yes, sir, it is. That's a good catch.
That's right. Little nudge there, little nugget there by Mr. Ryan Foose himself.
Yeah,
exactly. But leave it to Zach to notice it too. Donnie, I saw that in your post today that you were rocking that hat in a unique way today. I think you were wearing it sideways, almost sideways.
Yeah. So
don't encourage.
So listen, my buddy Ollie Otter. I normally do whatever Wednesdays, and I spoke with Ollie last week at the Blowfish game, and he does a lot of good work with children in cancer treatment, a lot of them in terminal situations, and just trying to make trying to make their life happy as long as he can. And I support what he does, and every time I've seen him at Fireflies games, Blowfish games, the first thing he does, he grabs my hat and he turns it sideways. He's like, this is the way to wear it. And it's just the thing he does as a mascot, just, being playful. And so I decided today, because he posted a comment a couple days ago when I posted one of my hats of the day. And he says, his only comment was, I'm watching. And so I took that to mean, hey, you don't have your hat turned sideways. So I decided the rest of this year is going to be Ollie Otter Wednesdays. So every Wednesday I'm going to do my hat that way. And he's working on some new donation situation so people can help support his cause and what he does for the kids. So anyway, just wanted to support somebody. It's very cool. He's one of the he started out his career as a mascot as Cocky. He was the original Blowy, the Blowfish, when they started the Blowfish. And so really great guy, just a really, really nice guy, does a lot of good work. So just a shout out to him and what he does for kids.
You see how
I think that's a cool homage. Good for you.
Okay, good. All right. Now that we got the softy part of the way, you see how he tried to guilt us into feeling bad about this?
I'm not trying
like,
to get
I did it for a reason. Feel bad, you suckers. God damn, dude. How dare you make me try to feel bad like that?
I think that's more of a you thing than anything.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Virgil.
First of all, Virgil, shut up. Okay? No one asked your opinion about this.
Yeah. Well, Donnie, I think it's very nice.
Y'all, I asked you guys to respect my wishes today in a moment of just me and my feelings and hurt, and then all of you guys are just trying to make me feel bad about things. And you know what? I don't appreciate any of you right now. So yeah, I'm a little fiery right now.
Listen, I'm not going down that route. You guys can talk about it if you want, but I'm not. Nope.
Oh my god.
Nope.
No,
New
you're not
league,
allowed
new
to
league
talk
year.
about it.
I'm
No,
not.
you
Nope.
are. No.
There's certain
Whenever we
topics I'm
get
not
to this,
allowed.
whenever
Yeah.
we get to this topic, Mr. Prospector is going to mute himself, and he is going to be excluded from this conversation. Okay.
There's certain topics I've been banned about talking about, and that's one of them.
It is most certainly. This is definitely one of them.
Yeah, Donnie knows a couple of the others. I know Donnie.
On a serious note, though, that is pretty cool, Danya. But what your friend is doing, that's pretty damn cool. That's awesome. I appreciate that. No, I'm not drinking. So, although I did have a sangria last night at our company event.
I love sangrias,
especially when they put fruit inside the sangria.
Yes,
That is
sir.
when it hits. That's when
Yes,
it hits
sir.
different. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you, a white or red doesn't matter to me. Give me that sucker, and we're good to go. Anyways, Mr. Producer,
Yes.
what are you wearing today, my friend?
Tonight's hat is, since we're kind of on a talk with beer earlier, this is the Kentucky Beer Cheese, a identity that never got to play a single game because it came out in February 2020.
How
So
dare they?
Legends.
I was just about to say it's a legendary alternate identity, though. That's for sure.
They should try to bring that back and try to
I agree.
right and try to play as that.
I don't know who owns the trademark for it. If anybody, I don't know where that sits right now, but yeah, I'm surprised this one hasn't made a comeback yet in any form or fashion.
Well, yeah, I was wondering how that works. Like when they buy the team, do they buy all the old marks with it as well? I don't know if that's.
That's a really good question.
I don't know if that can be part of the deal or not. I mean, I don't know. Just good question. Good question brought up by Virgil.
I like it. I like it a lot. I'm not wearing any today. Just a simple dad hat.
I didn't think you had any more dad hats. I thought you became fitted hat for a while.
I got it. I got plenty of dad hats. I told you the vast majority of my arsenal is dad hats. I do have a handful of them.
Don't you mean the vast majority of your Tottenham?
Why are you hating on Tottenham, dude? Why are you hate? Why do you have to come up with Tottenham? Why?
You said Arsenal, but you support Tottenham. That's all I was saying. I'm done.
I did not mean I didn't, bring up Arsenal in the manner in which you did. That's you that said that. It's not my fault that you misconstrued the words that I said. It is your fault that you misconstrued what I said.
All right. Monday night, we spent 20 minutes talking baseball on a soccer show. We're not going to spend 20 minutes talking soccer.
The hell we can't. Last time I checked, it says DHC Sports Show. So, yeah, we can talk whatever we want.
Damn, this Deshaun Watson thing's got him tore up. Yeah, I said it. I'm going there right now.
Oh, is that what that was about? I thought it was about Russell Westbrook retiring.
Oh, he don't give a shit about that.
I could give two shit.
Man, I completely read this room wrong.
I could care about honestly, guys. Let's be. You know what? Let's just bring it up. Okay, let's start with that tonight. Okay, we're gonna go to the world of the NFL world. My Cleveland Browns. Okay, where Top Monken has decided that he is going to start Deshaun Watson as the starter for the first preseason game of the season for the Cleveland Browns. Which I know this is going to come as a shock. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise.
It goes against every team that starts their non-starter for the first preseason game.
Yeah,
typically, I understand what he's doing, but it's funny
Yeah.
that that's the case because Shador, he's already announced is going to start the second game, so he's already.
That's
got a
what I'm
plan.
saying. It doesn't really matter, right? Like,
It doesn't matter because he's really got to see what either one of them can do.
That's where I'm trying to get to. Like, first of all, Deshaun Watson missed a lot of time because due to injury, right? So he needs the reps. He needs the live reps, and I think this is a perfect opportunity to play against backups. So that way, he can get started warm up. I think it's a good idea. Like, I'm messing with you guys. I think it's good that they're starting Deshaun Watson. Also, they are paying him a fuck ton of money to be a bench player. So they need to figure out, all right, so is he a viable starter? Or do we need to find a way to, obviously we're going to eat the vast majority of this contract. Do we trade him out? Do we release him? Right? They got to figure that out with Deshaun Watson. With Shador Sanders, from everything that I've seen and I'm hearing, has kind of regressed. and it's not a good day, not a good thing. So it could be, who have that, who I'm kind of pulling for, he stayed quiet, has not said a word, has just kept his head down and just kept playing.
Is this the quarterback you talked shit about all last year?
100%.
Okay, as long as you admit it.
Dylan Gabriel.
Well, I was about to say, is he number 3 right now on the depth chart? Is that?
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't know if they were still playing him as a quarterback or if he was, like a practice squad guy. Honestly, I didn't know. What?
Oh, the ball boy, right?
Well, no, I didn't know, like, because I know you drafted that guy out of Arkansas as well.
Yeah.
Or signed him undrafted free agent, something like that. But I was wondering, like, what the depth chart looked like.
Well, you paying a lot of money to Deshaun Watson. You drafted Shedeur Sanders, right? And then you also drafted Dylan Gabriel. So those are like, you got to figure out what you have in that. One of those 3 quarterbacks is not going to be on the starting roster at the beginning of the season.
Right.
So I'm willing to give Todd Monken all the time in the world to figure this out, because obviously it's a hot mess. And obviously we already know that the GM, Andrew Berry, is going to be like, you are getting traded. That's what he does every year so far. So let's see what's going on, right? And then go from there. Anyways, what's you guys' thought?
Well, somebody I heard weeks ago, one of the analysts had Shedeur Sanders not even in the top 50 quarterbacks in the league right now. So that means there's people that are second string quarterbacks better than him on all 32 teams, or there's starters on some of these 32 teams that aren't even in the top 50. He has regressed, but that doesn't mean he can't come back and do good under Monken and his system.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, I got a sneaky suspicion they're looking to move him.
So do I.
Yeah, I think Monken would be probably well on his way this year to just going with Deshaun and Gabriel as a backup, and this other kid that they picked up as a third stringer, and find somebody that wants Shedeur.
I agree. I think that's.
I just think the whole narrative around him is a distraction to that team. Not that they don't already have 50 million other distractions, but when Deion showed up at training camp a week or so ago, that didn't help the situation at all.
Well, here's the thing on that. A lot of people are talking about that, and what actually ended up happening is he did not go on the field at all. He did not go and get and look for interviews. He went to the bench. Right. He was a parent, right? So he actually was doing what he was supposed to do. Now, did he get on the field afterwards and started working with him? Absolutely, but that was after practice.
Yeah.
I think that the whole Sanders name and all of that is just a circus wherever he's going to go. I think that it's and I wanted the Cleveland Browns to draft him, but I've been thinking about this for a while. The Cleveland Browns are on the news all the time for all the wrong reasons. And so just whether they deserve it or not, right? At this point, like it's whenever the Cleveland Browns come up on ESPN, it's because they just want to just insult the Cleveland Browns. They want to make fun of. They want to just poke fun and do whatever they do, right? And so I'm of the belief that probably like you, Donnie, that Deion Sanders has been a distraction, and that he is probably this kid is probably gonna get traded to another team.
But when the distraction just, I mean, I feel like no matter where he goes, it's always gonna be a circus.
As long as he's not in Cleveland.
I mean, but who's gonna take that on?
I'm sure there's a team or two that is like desperate to get a quarterback that will need a quarterback.
I could tell you somebody that might need, because they don't know what they're going to have in their second string quarterback, because they really don't know what they're going to have in their first string quarterback this year.
Carolina Panthers. I know you don't like Bryce Young.
Do not say Minnesota.
No. The Atlanta Falcons.
No, I think Penix is going to be the starter there.
Yeah, but is Penix going to be healthy?
I don't know if Penix is going to be healthy, and I don't know if Penix is going to be the starter.
Well, are either of them going to be healthy? That's the thing.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Neither one is 100% right now. That's why they brought in Cooper Rush.
I honestly think that he can't go to Atlanta. There's one thing that we're missing there. Who's the head coach?
Kevin Stefanski.
Kevin Stefanski is the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. He ain't going there.
Well, Kevin Stefanski knows what he has in him, though.
Does he?
Does he? Because he did do such a good job with what he had last year.
He would know what he's getting in him, I should say. So I don't know. You're right. Probably not, but I thought the Falcons would be one of those teams that could be a possibility. I wasn't thinking about Stefanski though being there. So
okay, here's a crazy thought.
Okay,
New York Jets.
No, I don't know, man.
I mean, who's the starter? Geno?
Yeah, Geno.
I mean, I was trying to rack my brain about what's around the league and think of where's a spot where he could realistically have a shot at playing.
Miami?
No, not with Malik Willis there.
Oh, it's true. That's right.
Signed Malik Willis, so
he will be a backup. But we're thinking that he's going to be a starter. That Sanders is going to be a starter. We haven't even thought about the fact that he could be a backup.
I've got two teams. One he could possibly start. The other one he's going to be a bona fide backup, but could actually be a decent kind of backup for the situation because they don't have one anymore.
Okay.
The team where he could play this season, Arizona.
Even with the
Beck is there.
Well, I was going to say even with Brissett getting a higher guarantee,
I will be shocked.
Good in preseason as much as
I will be shocked if Brissett plays the entire season because I think he's going to get injured at some point.
But I honestly think that what's his name? A kid out of Miami, Georgia, and then Miami. Carson Beck.
I don't play well in preseason.
In training camp. Yeah, I mean he did. Unless they're really thinking he's going to be a bona fide backup right there, it's gonna be hard to justify playing kind of a freshman quarterback this year, I would say, or rookie quarterback. But the team that I think he'd be for a bona fide backup role, considering their backup just kind of retired recently, Detroit Lions.
I was just gonna say, what's his name? Just retired.
Yeah, Bridgewater retired.
But you know who's the backup right now in Detroit, right?
No.
Legend himself, Josh Dobbs.
That's right.
The legendary Josh Dobbs is the backup quarterback at the moment. And then the Panthers, we might as well not even play football because Kyle Trask ended up in Carolina. So Super Bowl is going to Carolina, I guess.
Well, did you just see the breaking news, Donnie?
What's that? No.
You guys just signed Darren Waller.
Oh, really? No, I hadn't seen that.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Mr. Chelsea Plum.
Yeah. Is it Darren Waller's fourth comeback or,
Right.
He's still got some game in him.
I was going to say, just watch that end up being a good signing. I mean, he still has talent. Mentally, it's not a question of skill. It's whether mentally is he there.
Yeah,
right.
Is he present with the team?
Well, that's a problem with a lot of fans right now, right? There's a lot.
Yeah.
Phil, you're right. They're both, disaster organizations, and this is coming from a Browns fan. Okay, I'm very clear of what my team is. I'm not. There's no mincing words on this one.
I'm not saying they're good teams. I think both teams have good pieces, though. The Browns.
The Browns are going to be better than what people think.
Well, even without Garrett, you still have great pieces on defense, and you have a young tight end. You have a couple good young running backs. Wide receiver, that's.
Don't sleep on this rookie kid.
I'm more sleeping on Jerry Jeudy. That's who I'm sleeping on.
I could care. I told you, send this dude to anywhere.
I know
for a bag of balls.
But you have good pieces on that team, and then with the Jets, I think they got some good pieces last year in the draft, and we'll see if they ultimately fit. But at least got some hope.
We got Casey Concepcion and we got Denzel Boston, right? Wide receiver. So
That's what I
I'm
mean.
very
You got-
happy. No,
Yeah.
I'm super happy with what the Browns have. I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, but the Browns actually did a really good job at drafting, and so I'm totally okay with what's going on. So at wide receiver, the Browns have Isaiah Bond, Denzel Boston, Casey Concepcion, Malachi Corley, Luke Florieria, Jerry Judy.
Do you have Cedric Tillman still?
Yes, Cedric Tillman's still there. Tylan Wallace, Cole Wilson. So, and then, so it's not all bad.
What
No.
name did you just say? What was the last one?
Cole Wilson,
No, the other one.
Tylan Wallace.
Tylan Wallace.
Yeah.
Is that the Tylan Wallace producer?
That's gotta be.
Tylan Wallace.
I didn't realize. I mean, I didn't realize he
I
left.
thought he
Baltimore.
was. That's he didn't. I didn't think that was a spelling of it. You have to. Can you look that
Yeah,
up? to see
that's
if
the same Tylan Wallace.
Yes,
Huh.
Tylan Wallace.
He left Baltimore. I did not realize he left Baltimore. I mean, I guess he just followed his coach. I guess.
He was a good solid wide receiver.
He was a what?
A good wide receiver in college.
Oh yeah.
What school did he go to?
Patrick's telling you.
Yeah, I said it already. Come on. So, I'm okay with this. What in other NFL news, a certain toddler was named starter. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, but did you see what the backup said?
What?
He wants to stay. He's not looking to get out. He's fine with being backup. Because, a lot of times, like, oh, I didn't get the starting job. I'm going to trade me or release me. But he said he's staying.
Because he's going to be coming right back in.
For sure. They'll find out how quickly he's not that good.
Yeah.
Are we talking about up in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could anyone see over the? Could we see him in the press conference? Have you seen on like Twitter, like the one that says live press conference naming him as the starter? You see the person who can't even see over the can't even see over the podium.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, but I know they've done that for years, but I still laugh every time I see it.
Ed, are we doing like our rankings, like divisional rankings this year?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be curious to see what everybody thinks of NFC North this year.
I'm very intrigued with the NFC North. I'll say that. And you know what? Let me ask you this, because your boy Parsons, he's on the PUP list already to start the season, right? And he had the same tear as Patrick Mahomes, and I can't remember who else was. And then those guys are playing, but Parsons is on the PUP list.
I think his was just a little bit later than Mahomes by a couple weeks. I'd have to look up specifically, but he supposedly said he's going to come back better, but you never know.
And listen, let's not get this twisted, right? Like quarterback and defensive lineman is different, right? I mean, you really use your legs to push against 300-pound men when you're a defensive lineman compared to Patrick Mahomes, who has to run. Granted, he does have to have that takeoff speed, but it's not like he could be a stationary mobile quarterback and then not be so mobile this year. Virgil, are you asleep?
Apparently, I am. I don't know.
I think he was expecting you to jump at that Furman Mercer comment, but
I thought we already. I'm not seeing comments. That's kind of weird.
Well, he put September 12th, Furman at Mercer. I think he thought you were going to jump on that one.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm not getting comments, so I didn't see that.
And by the way, what's up, Phil? And what's up, Mark?
Yeah, I didn't say hey to Mark either, but Mark, we might circle back next Monday on the guy that jumped off the pitch and into the stairwell. We should have covered that this past Monday, and we kind of missed out on that, but we'll come back to that next Monday.
Mark, I think he is smoking again. He does look like this.
No, Is that under
Yeah,
the
just thinking
Cholo
about
Virgil
that,
identity? Is that under the Cholo Virgil moniker that happens?
It is.
It's not my fault I look sleepy-eyed all the time.
We're not calling it.
Hmm.
The fans are calling it.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing it out there. God, don't be so. Yikes! So defensive.
So, Eric, how do you feel about the Packers? Coming out of training camp, are you feeling positive about them?
Tucker Kraft's in line to start week 1. So we'll see. I'll
Yeah,
be curious to see.
better. He said he was interviewed and said his knees never felt better, right?
Yeah, we'll see. Losing Dobbs. We saw Christian Watson if he can stay healthy, and then I'm very, very curious to see how Matthew Bolden does coming off that really good playoff game. So
Yeah.
we'll also have to see. There's a lot of question marks to see, but we'll probably get a good idea within the first 4 or 5 games.
Well, I was going to say, do you think Golden's helped by clearing out a little bit of that what was a crowded wide receiver room? Because you had a lot of talented receivers with Wicks and Dobbs and Watson and everybody else, but I don't know. So I was just wondering if Golden, now that he has a clearer role.
Right, and I think they finally figured out after they finally made it to the playoff, they figured out how they can use him. And so, yeah, I think he'll have a bigger year. And if they try to double Watson, then that's going to put him open. And then with Kraft back, I think should help. We'll see how the running back room is. Obviously, there's a lot of off-field supposed issues, so we'll see how that goes. So, yeah, looking forward to the season. But like you mentioned earlier, I'm actually kind of looking forward to watching the Miami Packers and see how they can do this year. Because I'd be curious to see how Willis does as a full-time starter again.
I think he's going to be great in Miami. I really do. I think they needed something stable there, and I think that's going to be a great move for him. I think one of you, it was you and somebody else that said he was going to end up in Miami. I was like,
yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we need to cover about the NFL? I mean, we do have some games tomorrow. There's a lot of preseason games that are going to be taking place tomorrow. I know we're not picking, obviously, I don't know if we are or not.
No, not preseason.
I'm just saying, it'll be fun to pick just for the hell of it.
I mean, if you want to, but I'm not going to keep. I'm not putting this on the spreadsheet.
No. I'm not talking about putting it on the spreadsheet. I'm just talking about like overall.
Yeah,
can you build a quick spreadsheet?
So I was going to ask Donnie and Patrick, what do you guys think? What are you expecting to see from your teams going into preseason? Like, what are your questions going into it?
I don't know that I have any specific big questions. I mean, I think
we're Super Bowl contenders. Why would I have questions?
No.
That's what I got from that. Yeah.
No,
I'm not, baby.
I mean, I want to see if the wide receiver core as a whole is improved. I want to see some improvement out of Leggett this year for sure. But we've added some pieces here and there. I saw earlier Jonathan Brooks is going to be back this year after the ACL. He was out all last year. So I think that is part of the reason they didn't hang on to
Dowdle.
Yeah. I think they let Dowdle go because they knew Brooks would be coming back, and they're going to have him and Hubbard as the 1-2 punch this year. And Brooks is younger than Dowdle, so we'll see. I mean, I want to see. Obviously, I want to see how that transpires because Dowdle was on fire to start the season, and then once Chuba came back, that kind of put a damper on how good he was playing. So, I think we've made improvements. I just want to see if we made improvements on paper. I want to see if there's improvements on the field.
NBA.
The most meaningless preseason. Yeah.
NBA.
Absolutely.
I would have technically said all of them, but
Yeah, but out of all of them, I think the NBA is the one that's just like, who cares?
It's like preseason starts like what 3 weeks after the finals or something. Like they're already playing. It's like, yeah, that's I kind of get
And no
that.
one cares. That's the thing. Like no one cares.
I mean, the most that they care in the NBA are the draftees that go to the NBA Summer League.
That's what matters.
Like they want to know, and usually it's like the top 10 teams who have like any of the lottery picks. They want to see how they're going to perform in Summer League competition because those guys most likely aren't going to the G League anyway. They want to see if they can show out and see if they can get out to a good start while they're being supported by their senior players in the NBA that go over there and watch the play.
Yeah. The summer league, you hear more about the summer league than you actually hear about the preseason in the NBA. In Major League Baseball, obviously you hear because it's like that's a lot longer, right? Like everybody knows, like, hey, the first weekend in February, you got what? Pitchers and catchers, right? Then you got the rest of the position players. So like you already know, like this is a big deal. The NFL, same thing. Like the staggered starts and training camp for the NFL. Where are they gonna go? Some of them are with the joint practices and things like that. So like with the NBA, you don't get it as much as other ones. Hockey, would be a close second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eric, what you think?
About NASCAR, like Phil said. Phil said
No one watches NASCAR, do we?
No one watches NBA.
They don't technically have a preseason either.
Isn't that when you're trying to? Isn't that when they're trying to get the pole? And there's like.
No, but that's on every. That's before every race.
Yes, I'm aware.
Are you sure? Because obviously,
Wow, someone really is feisty tonight, aren't they? Wow.
Sorry. All right. Your Colts.
So I think the biggest question, there was two big questions going into training camp. Obviously, the biggest one was Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
How was he going to react to or respond to his Achilles injury? And by all accounts, from like Stephen Holder, who's like he's kind of like the beat reporter for ESPN for the Colts, and Shane Steichen and everyone, they've said, honestly, he's looked so good. They can't believe how far along he is. Now, we're still reticent about, what's ultimately going to happen because let's see him when you get into competitive games. But he's looked as good as he did before he got hurt. And Shane Steichen can't believe how much he's progressed. The other question mark is the newly signed expensive Alec Pierce, a wide receiver. He had surgery in the offseason and on his knee, and there's people that are saying that he's injured, but he's saying but Shane Steichen saying he's further along than people are saying. So I think he's probably the biggest question mark at the moment. Will he be able to start the season? Because they're going to need him because you've obviously traded away some talent at the wide receiver position to fit under the cap and get him that new contract that he got. So we'll see what happens. But, if not, Josh Downs is the main wide receiver threat to start the season. And I think there's questions on defense. I'm hoping Sauce Gardner can be healthy and, can play well. I like that we addressed the secondary in the draft. So I'm glad that we've kind of tried to address that. But I've got a few questions on the defensive line with health and things like that. So, and the offensive line still has a few questions for me. So I'm looking forward to seeing the preseason games to see how they've kind of addressed all that and how it's looking. But the biggest ones for me were Daniel Jones and Alec Pierce. Virgil, what about your Rams?
Really, I think all eyes are on Ty Simpson.
Do you think he has a shot to be the backup?
Yeah, about fighting for the backup. Just kind of there's still the talk about should they have drafted him when they drafted him. So The thing that I'm more curious about is kind of who's going to be probably that third wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got Puka, and then after that,
Which Puka's going to show up though?
That's kind of the other question
That was the
too.
question. My other question for you is Aaron Donald coming back?
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
think so?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, well, like, I mean, by all accounts, I mean, Sean McVay has basically been saying it without saying it for weeks. I mean, he's like, you know, it's like he wants to say something, but he's waiting for Aaron Donald just to say it. I mean, hard to know for sure because Aaron Donald works out like a beast even when he's been retired. I mean,
Aaron
got the
Donald
same
is
routine.
a freak of nature. Let's just be honest about that. Like,
But I mean, he's been working out like he's playing since he retired. So
Yeah.
it's not anything new that he's staying in game shape. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like
I mean,
after Puka, after Devontae Adams.
yeah. Who?
Exactly. So that's kind of be my question. Who's going to emerge as that third receiver?
Well, I like their running game.
Hell, I like their defense.
I like that. I like a lot of that team.
They're definitely the heavy favorites right now to win the Super Bowl for sure.
Well, I was going to say they're favorites in the West, in the NFC West.
We cannot sleep on Seattle, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, but still, they lost. I want to see what happens with losing Walker.
Yeah.
Can Charbonnet handle the being the lead back or?
Well, we're not going to find out for the first few games because he's coming off from ACL injury, so it's going to be Price.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it is going to be Price.
And Walker's
Price
in KC, right?
Right.
Yep.
So I think that him going to KC was actually by design. That's going to take away a lot of the running from Patrick Mahomes right now, and he's going to be the one doing that.
Well, it's just a dimension that they've needed because they've had running backs.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Eric can speak to this better than I can, but I mean, they've had a running back by committee for like the last couple of years, and while they've had guys that can get yards, they've not had a featured back in a few years. I mean, I'm thinking the last
everybody's doing the running back by committee. Everybody's doing that now. Everybody's doing the running back by committee now.
Well, I mean, I just mean like a bunch of guys. You know, I don't mean like a designated like first and second down back and a third down back. I'm talking like they've just kind of had a bunch of guys going through just to see who will, to see if someone can handle the job. And I don't think they've had that consistently since Jamal Charles.
To be fair with the running back by committee, you always had a clear, like with the teams that do it, you have a clear number one and a clear number two.
Right.
Kansas City last year was a number two and a number three.
Mm-hmm.
Because Pacheco was definitely not a starting caliber running back, in my opinion.
No, and then there was Kareem Hunt. I mean, again, that's no hate on Kareem Hunt. I think he's, Kareem Hunt can get the job done in a lot of cases, but I mean, with what Walker's going to be expected to do and carrying a heavy load, I don't think they've had that real guaranteed dimension in the last several years, and it's been on Mahomes' legs, like you said, Ed. I mean, like it's been on his legs, and then they would depend on Kelsey, but Kelsey's kind of, he had a poor season for his standards last year, and what are you going to get from the wide receivers in KC? I mean,
to me, that's the biggest question mark right there, the wide receivers.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'd agree with you on that.
There's a lot of question marks in a lot of NFL teams right now. Also, going back to your Rams, if we're going to see Aaron Donald, it'll be as soon as the preseason is over. That's when he'll sign. So that way he avoids having to do any kind of preseason training camp work. Although I don't think the man needs it anyways.
Hard to say, does he need it?
No, he doesn't. Like, he's a freak of nature.
He's got a facility at his house. I mean, he's good.
And just so you guys know, I am openly, again, this year, like, I mean, openly just like wishing nothing but the absolute worst for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like, I'm talking about just like the absolute worst, embarrassing. You know, and it is all because of their quarterback. I cannot wait. I hope.
Is Darla on a business trip?
No, she's there.
Okay.
She's probably heard this before.
She's heard it. This is nothing new.
Like today.
I love
Fair
that
enough.
Patrick's concerned about your physical well-being by saying
right.
that out loud.
As much as he's been going off, and I'm like, are you gonna be here for the next show? You know,
Patrick's like waiting for a chocolate to come flying across the screen.
TBD, okay?
Sounds like nothing. I'm
TBD.
waiting for a fist.
TBD. Yeah, that she doesn't throw chocolates. He throws straight haymakers.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think it'd be funny as shit if she threw one across and like just came off the
Sorry,
side of the
brother.
camera.
Sorry to bust your bubble there, guys, but I do have the doors closed. So
No.
so I'll
Listen,
know
I'm
when
thinking-
it's coming.
You can still
I'm
punch
thinking
the door.
Darla's TKO first round.
Your TKO first round.
Wow, that was a good one.
Whatever, bro. Anyways, um,
Well, did you guys hear who the DraftKings has as the favorites for the Super Bowl teams?
did they consult
Betting odds right now.
ESPN on this?
I don't know. I heard it earlier today and I was like, okay.
Did you hear another ESPN talent was cut?
Yeah, after 15 years,
Yeah, Damian Woody.
Damian Woody, dude, that the
Oh,
ESPN
dude,
is doing
Woody?
people dirty. First of all,
Yeah.
they need to
Right
cut
before
Pat
NFL
McAfee.
season.
They should cut Pat McAfee and
He-
that other moron.
Yeah, Damian Woody's the best NFL, one of the best NFL guys they got.
Well,
Or had.
yeah, I mean, obviously there was the big cuts, what about 3 weeks ago, a month ago,
2-3 weeks ago.
2-3 weeks ago. And then I thought Damian Woody had been spared, but now now Damian Woody was the Athletic report today that Damian Woody is out. And so kind of caught, and it caught him. He's commented on it. He got interviewed about it. And I think he's trying to process it. I don't think he expected it. He was thankful for, in his statement, obviously about, he never thought he'd even have that kind of role. And he was appreciative that for the opportunity of being on TV, but I think he's trying to process it.
A lot of these guys should do these networks together, like build their own network and start on your like Daniels
Yeah.
did it. I mean, he's
Woody will get another
successful.
job.
Oh,
Sorry.
he'll get something else, but like build your own thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The pivot has been very successful. So like Clark is not gonna be.
Someone will pick up. Listen, regardless of what people think of him individually, I think he'll be picked up by a network if he wants to do it.
Ryan Clark?
Because of he does know football. People probably have dividing opinions about him otherwise. I'm just saying, I'm trying to be fair. Some love him, some don't. He's usually he's one that has a strong opinion one way or the other.
But isn't that what you want? I mean, you got what's his name?
I'm not
Pat
hating on-
McAfee has
I'm
a
not hating on
strong
him. Yeah.
and what's the other guy? I keep
He's
forgetting.
very
his name.
smart. I think Brian Clark is very smart.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
The other turd nugget though at ESPN.
Who? Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A.
Yeah, him. He's
Well-
very opinionated, and yet they still, cater to his every wish and desire.
Didn't you hear NFL Live is now going to be Stephen A. Smith and Pat McAfee, with Mike Greenberg substituting every other day?
I hope not. I know you're joking, but like I really truly do hope not, because
I'm just saying, like with the way things are going. I mean, I know they have more talent than that, but like I keep forgetting how deep their talent roster is, because I looked at these. I saw like their NFL teams and like college football like announcing teams for this season. How they announced it on ESPN PR.
yeah.
And I was like, man, I forgot half of these. I don't know half of these people. One, number two, I didn't know ESPN had half of those people. So
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith is just. I tried not to listen to I don't watch a lot of the ESPN shows. I listen to more of the radio.
yeah.
Like the Golix, actually, I enjoy that. the show that used to be on 3 o'clock, 3 to 5, but they moved from 5 to 7 now. Oh my God, what's there? And of course, as soon as
PTI?
no, not PTI, no, on radio,
No,
ESPN radio.
It was dang, it was, what was her name? The one of the woman and
No, not that.
That narrows it down.
No. I was trying to. There was a show. I'm thinking of something probably older. Never mind.
The one with like that female and that man.
I don't listen to him, but I just remember there was
Mina Kimes.
No, not Mina Kimes. There was another female.
Freddie and Harry.
Oh, okay. That's not who I was thinking of.
Freddie and Harry. That's a good radio show.
Who are Freddie and Harry?
Freddie Coleman, Harry Douglas.
Oh, okay. Well, I know who Harry Douglas is.
They've been on ESPN radio for a while now.
Okay, because I know Harry Douglas sometimes appears on on Get Up and all those other.
You should know about him. He used to play in Atlanta.
Yeah, I know who Harry Douglas is.
Yeah,
I don't know the Freddie guy though.
Freddie Coleman, look him up.
Okay,
Absolute. The dude he knows his stuff. Like, he's really good. And by the way, speaking of ESPN, did you see that Virgil, that CW Sports is part of ESPN now?
Yeah, I did read about that. That seemed to be like, I thought it was going to turn into that. So
yeah, they got the NASCAR Xfinity, the WW what is it, WWE?
The NXT, yeah.
NXT, yeah.
Yeah. Did you any up? Well, I can't wait to hear next Monday, Virgil, if there's any update on a certain professional league.
There's not.
I'm holding out hope, man. Holding out hope.
What's this league?
The fact that I can't watch my Kaiserslautern games.
Bundesliga 2, right? Or 2 Bundesliga?
Yes.
Bundesliga 2?
Yeah. So I'm curious if ESPN is doing CW, if that means they're gonna. We'll finally have the Pac-12 games again on
ACC and Pac-12 football is part of it.
Oh man,
there's kind of a new Pac-12 since some of the Mountain West teams lost, so that's going to be kind of an interesting storyline for some people going into this season.
Was it the Pac-12 that they have each different design logos for each of the teams?
Don't remember
of the Pac-12 logo.
No, they have the color schemes. I don't know if they've seen the. They had the different. They may have. I don't remember.
Man. And I'm embarrassed that I didn't know Fred Coleman. His last season playing football was with the Georgia Force.
Michelle Beadle was the one I was trying to think of because she used to have a pretty good show on there, but she's moved on.
Yeah. Man, Michelle Beadle was with ESPN like 47 times.
Yeah, she was.
She does her.
She was with on Sirius XM, but and then when Stephen A. Smith came back and started doing his show about politics and everything, they took her show down.
Yeah, that's what it was. See, that's what I was trying to think. I didn't know if she was still on or if she got knocked out of there because of that.
She's still doing her show on YouTube.
Okay.
I think she's still on. Isn't she still on Sirius XM? No?
They got kicked out because they were talking. So I know about this because I used to listen to them all the time. So what ended up happening is they found out they got fired, right? And they had very strong opinions, and they were pissed off in the manner in which they got fired. And like they were supposed to finish out, like I think it's like their contract out, but then once they started talking about it on the radio, the very next day they were out. They were done.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I just looked up the article, and the article said that she was fired.
Yeah, she was fired.
The whole drama with Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, because of Stephen A. Smith. Mad Dog Radio. They're part of the Mad Dog Radio.
Hmm.
And so that's what happened. He went on radio and started doing his politic things, and then that replaced their show.
Does Stephen A have some kind of affiliation with Mad Dog or something?
Yeah, he's doing the radio with the over there.
It's not like
They love each other.
Well, I was just about to say, it's not like he appears on First Take or anything, right?
Yeah, so yeah, dude, it's wild.
Yeah.
See you later, Phil.
God, what is her show now?
Well, Michelle Beadle to me is kind of like I put her in who was the NBA reporter for ESPN before she?
Oh, redhead.
Yeah.
Oh my
You know
God,
what I'm talking
dude!
about?
That, yes.
Like those two, while not the same, while two individuals, like I just feel like a lot of stuff comes along with them.
Bro. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Michelle, she does Beetle and Decker, by the way. Cody Decker.
That Cody Decker, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a very entertaining show. She is very opinionated, obviously, as you have to be on when you're doing these kind of shows, right? You got to have your opinions, stand by them. But they were some strong opinions. She and Michelle Beadle is not a fan of LeBron at all. Hates the man. And so, and then, God, what was her name now, Patrick?
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up.
Is that Rachel Nichols?
Rachel Nichols.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking at
Rachel Nichols.
something here. I was
She
like,
She was
yeah.
really good on NBA coverage.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, for a while she was kind of like the it person for NBA coverage, and then then Malika Andrews kind of came in, and
Dude, that whole thing was wild.
well, I mean, that was a multi-layered thing, right? Because there was Rachel Nichols involved, but then there was also the she was also on the NBA coverage, but she went to NBC. She left ESPN to go to NBC.
Yep. Because
what
of the
I'm
whole
talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, because there was that untapped phone. There was that tapped out phone call.
Yeah.
That Rachel Nichols was on, and she had opinions about that individual. And
Yep. And she did not want to give her her spot, which I don't blame Nichols for that.
right, but then they ended up losing both of them because
Because
Rachel
she
Nichols-
left first,
right, exactly.
and
She
then
left-
they got rid of Nichols after that.
Well, not only did she get to go to do the NBA, but she was also doing the Olympics. And it's like,
yeah.
I was like, man, she's like Tarico getting paid over at NBC.
So I don't even know what Nichols is
What
doing now.
what was her name again, Virgil?
What were you talking about?
The analyst, the female analyst that went to NBC
NBC.
from ESPN, and she used to do the I think, was she WNBA at one point? And then
I- Not drawing the name.
Donnie, you're good with analysts. Joy Taylor, right? No,
No,
Like
it wasn't
Fox.
Joy Taylor.
not Joy Taylor. That's Jason Taylor's sister. It's something Taylor, I think. Let me see.
Oh my God, what
I
is
can't
her
believe
name?
I'm embarrassed. I can't remember. It's Maria Taylor.
Maria Taylor.
That's what it was. Maria
You
Taylor.
beat me to it. And Maria
Well-
Taylor's really good on the Sunday Night Football.
Oh, she's great. I love Maria Taylor.
But
Yeah,
they lost her. She left,
Yep.
right? Because of
her
the whole
contract was up.
situation. Yeah. So
Did
she's
that all
like-
happen right around the NBA playoffs? And it was kind of like,
Yeah.
bye. Like they gave Maria Taylor basically got the prime spot on the NBA playoff coverage, and when it was done, she's like, "Bye, I'm
It
going to
was
NBC."
wild.
Yeah. And then Rachel Nichols was like at home, and then Rachel Nichols ended up on Fox, like Fox FS1, not so much Fox. But she was doing some of the shows on FS1 with Chris Broussard and people like that. And then she was kind of doing freelance stuff too.
That's
That's
wild.
it's been kind of, I feel like all this analyst stuff and like these insiders, it's been like the wild, wild west for the last couple of years. I don't know what you guys. I don't know if you guys think that way or not, but I'll be quiet because I'm sitting here spouting off too much.
Well, I haven't watched it yet, but I just saw the other day too. Linda Cohn has her own show now that she left ESPN.
Yeah, she's with Netflix.
Yeah, I want to check that out because I've always liked Linda Cohn. I like her take on stuff.
And now, are you hearing more of that like New York like accent in her voice that she kind of took out, that northeastern accent? You can hear that a lot more in what she's saying now, and it's almost like, man, I've been let go by the machine, so I'm gonna. But did you say Linda Cohn's doing stuff with Netflix?
No, not Linda Cohn.
Elle Duncan.
Elle Duncan is doing Netflix shows.
Okay, I didn't think I wasn't sure. I knew
it's not
a show. Maybe hers on
No,
YouTube.
I said, well, Linda Cohn can still work for whomever she wants if she wants, because
Linda Cohn can do whatever the hell she wants. She's paid her dues.
She's excellent. I mean, I think she's very fair. She's very honest. Like, I've watched a little bit of her YouTube stuff. She's very good.
So here's my question to you guys. And, Virgil, I'm sorry we took this off the rails. If you had anything planned, so I do apologize.
No, I was going to circle back on the Steelers for a minute because your wish may come true looking at that roster.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
Dear Lord,
it's atrocious, that the whole thing. We'll go back to that. We'll come back, put a pin on that.
So in other words, they're going to go 12-4.
So I highly doubt that. My question is, because they did a lot. Fox Sports did it too. Like they laid off a lot of talent, but then ESPN has gone. They're like, hold my beer, and we're about to get rid of. So like they're banking on technically like a handful of like personalities that they are very polarizing, right? And at which point does that get old, and does that just like become like, I can't take this anymore? Because what I loved about it back in the day was like there was variety, right? You could see, it's like, I'm not really watching this, but I watch this because this is different and I like it. It is enjoyable. But like when you have Stephen A. Smith in 3 different shows throughout the days, when you have Greeny in 3 different shows 3 times at different times of the day, Pat McAfee show got old, and it got old quick.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I think it's going to stay that way, because whether you or any of us think it's, again, not speaking for anyone on the panel here, but like regardless of what we think of it, the viewership numbers say that McAfee.
Don't say otherwise.
He draws ratings, right? I mean, in First Take, with all the hate that Stephen A. gets, they still get numbers. And at the end of the day, on any show, as we know, that's ultimately what's going to dictate it. And now they've got a lot of money tied up in Stephen A. and in Pat McAfee and his team, so they're gonna extract every bit of coverage from them that they can, because they better, and they have to, because they
don't have a choice.
They've kind of tied their well-being to those 2 horses. Like that's who they bet on to win the race. And everyone else is kind of support. As bad as this sounds to say, it feels like the rest of them are just kind of support to the rest of them, to those 2. And not necessarily blaming them for it. I mean, it's been the network that's been backing them. So, of course you're going to have more confidence when that's the case.
Yeah.
I'm actually not mad at Pat or Stephen A. for, getting the deals they got. ESPN was willing to give it to them, so fair play. Doesn't mean I agree with it. But.
I was just sitting here watching the Yankees-Mariners game, and I'm like, why in the hell is Carl Ravitch calling this game? I thought he was laid off, but it looks like he's going to be going through the end of the Little League World Series, and then
they gave him the option, like he could end there, or they said if he wanted to work like the Little League World Series and a few more MLB games, they were going to let him, and
I wasn't aware of that, and I looked up and I'm like, why the hell is he still calling the games?
Yeah.
So wait, let me hold on a second. So you let go of some people, automatically fire them and let them go. They're like, nope, you're not doing anything else. But some of them, you're willing to say, no, go ahead, you can finish.
Well, I think Carl Ravitch is a little bit different because of the 33 years that he's been there.
What my
I'm
dude
not
just
saying
did 15
right, wrong, or
years.
indifferent. Yeah, I'm not advocating one way or the other. I'm saying I think that probably has a little bit to do with it.
He still has a little cachet to say, at least let me finish out the Little League World
Yeah.
Series, because that's been his gig for years.
Yeah, but what's his name had 15 years and they're like, bye, right before the NFL season starts.
Talking about
Yeah.
Damian Woody?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not Carl Ravage.
No, but he is really good commentator and analyst for the NFL shows and on the Greeny show.
I think ESPN's NFL coverage is going to suffer this season.
Yeah.
You're getting rid of good talent. If you're telling me that you're going to put it on the NFL coverage, you're going to put Pat McAfee, I swear to God, I will mute the shit out of that thing.
Well, I mean, there are people I like that, you know, that are still there. I'm not as big of a Peter Schrager guy as other people are. I don't dislike him. It's just he doesn't do a whole lot for me. I like Damian Woody. I like Orlovsky. I will say that.
Yeah,
I like
Orlovsky.
Yeah,
I like Orlovsky. I like the way he breaks down tape. I don't know if I should even like him. I do enjoy Rex Ryan. I don't know why. I just want to see him go boom, do his little trivia thing. But anyways,
is your microphone okay, Virgil?
I enjoyed Damian Woody a lot. I'm wondering if they'll bring back Jeff Saturday, because Jeff Saturday always felt like he was part-time to me anyway. So I don't know if they'll bring him back or not. I don't know. But
I
unsubscribed from ESPN just because I was like, nope.
The only reason why I still have it is because of what's coming up, and that's FCS football.
Yeah, I mean, I may go back to it at some stage, but I was like, I was a little upset with some of the coverage I was seeing, so I'm just like,
no, I'm with you 100%. I agree.
And if I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to evaluate it, I guess, and see what's worth it. But
don't do
it. I've not been happy with some of ESPN's moves recently.
No, neither have I.
And I'm not going to sit there and watch 24 hours of Stephen A. or Pat McAfee. It's not because I dislike either one either. I don't really have a strong opinion either way.
I do. Yeah. I got strong opinions.
That's okay. Yeah.
I'm okay with
I'll
this.
leave it as this. They are not people. They are characters. Yeah. They play a certain bit and it has come off as completely disingenuous. They are not genuine. Wow. That's what they've invested in. And then that's what's going to happen. You don't have real people anymore.
No.
That's the problem for me.
Yeah.
Virgil, do you have your burner up?
I was getting ready to say the same.
What's up, Rod?
I was getting ready to say that same.
Rod's done come back for the football.
How you been, Rod?
Rod's been here before. It's not me.
That's not you at all.
I'm still investigating that, Virgil. I'm still investigating that.
You can investigate all you want. That ain't me.
Listen, Eric and I are looking into that.
But Virgil, you're right though. You're right. They're investing in disingenuous people, and eventually, that facade will cease to exist. And then after that, what are you going to have?
Well, the handful of personalities they have, like them or not, they're the ones they're spending a fortune on because of their personality. But the everyday personalities are gone.
Yeah.
See, you can tell that's not me because I would not have said good seeing you all.
That is true story. However, you are wearing the colors of your Rams.
I am. I'm glad someone noticed that.
I see that. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Virgil's all about the subtleness.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Virgil, what's your question about the Steelers?
Does the streak end?
Yes.
Next year for the Steelers?
Yes.
I have a feeling it's going to.
Yes.
Oh. Listen, Mike Tomlin. Yes, because Mike Tomlin's not there.
That was a Mike Tomlin streak. That was not a Steelers streak. I saw that as a Mike Tomlin streak.
That's what I saw it as.
Yeah.
You know, right. I think this team has regressed.
What have
I
they
mean,
done?
I'm looking at
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm
Virgil.
looking at their 53 right now, the 53 man roster. Looking at the offense for sure, and there's not really any improvements.
They're lying, dude. They're lying.
Who's the backup quarterback in Pittsburgh?
Drew Aller.
Is Mason Rudolph still with the organization? I'm actually asking.
He is. I just robbed you of saying what you wanted to say.
Well, no, but I mean, is Drew Aller like gonna be the backup?
No, he's going to probably be QB3 most likely.
Okay.
Really, the only addition, there's been 2 additions. With one was running back with Rico Dowdle, which he's going back to a backup role because Jalen Warren's going to have that again. And then
I thought you were going to say Bobby Brown. I thought you said there was a new addition.
no. And then Michael Pittman Jr. I mean, that's a little exciting, I guess, on wide receiver, but it's still him and DK. So
yeah. And can DK stay healthy?
If DK can stay healthy and not get in trouble and fight fans. So, I mean, ultimately, I do not know what to expect from this team.
I'm not expecting much.
I'm always going to say not only they're going to have a losing record, there could be a possibility at the end of the year we're talking about the Browns and the Steelers fighting for last place in the conference.
I still think the Browns are going to be better than people think.
So have you looked at the Steelers schedule? And obviously we're going to do that later on as the season gets closer. But look, first game versus the Falcons, then the Patriots, the Bengals, my Browns, the Colts, the Buccaneers, the Saints, my Browns, Bengals, Eagles, Broncos, Texans, Jaguars, Ravens, Panthers, Titans, Ravens.
It's not a super difficult schedule, to be honest with you.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I think they could get to. I think they could.
They can't get 500. They got either
Right. I think.
the way the number.
I think they'll be one over. I think they could be 9-8.
Nah, fuck all that.
I think they. I mean, it depends on how some of these games go, and some of these teams are probably going to be better than you think they are on paper right now.
Broncos are good. Eagles are good. The Texans are good. The Ravens, obviously, we know they're good. Titans are shit. The Bucks are good. Colts are actually
Titans are going to be a little bit better this year than people expect.
who?
Yeah,
Titans.
I better in what terms? Better than last year? Then yeah, but still not good enough.
I can see them beating Pitt. I can see them beating Pittsburgh.
Do you think it's because Robert Saleh is there, or because of who they have at offensive coordinator?
I think that's a portion of it. I think they got some good weapons for Ward.
Yeah.
So
well, I would argue they actually got him weapons because he had nothing last year.
That's also true.
Nothing.
I'm not saying they will win 9 games. I'm just saying there's a open possibility they could, depending on whether some of these teams show up against them and if the games are at Pittsburgh or not. I don't know.
Don't sleep on the Bengals and the Steelers.
No,
like the
I know.
actually going to be
Division games are going to be tough regardless. I understand that.
Yeah.
Listen, by some miracle, did Cincinnati get better on defense?
They really didn't do anything.
Even losing Hendrickson, I feel like they got better on defense. Now they had nowhere to go but up. I feel like they've almost gotten on paper. I feel like they've gotten better as a defense.
I don't know of anybody specifically they added that I think makes them better.
What's that guy's name? What's his name, Donnie? You know who I'm talking about.
I said I didn't know the name, so no, I don't.
You have so much information to go off of with that.
You know that one guy that played for that one team that one time?
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he does make them better.
I'm looking it up so I can tell you.
Are you talking about Dexter Lawrence?
So they got Joe Burrow
and Jonathan Allen. Yeah, like they traded.
Oh, they did get Dexter Lawrence, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. So they
I forgot about that.
So
I forgot that.
And then they added Shamar Stewart from Texas A&M.
Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. I forgot Dexter went there.
Yeah,
I feel like the Bengals story is going to be the same as last year. Can Burrow stay healthy?
Right.
Yeah. The good thing is they do have a good serviceable backup in Flacco in Cincy. So I'm happy for that.
The ageless wonder.
I know, right? And so he can still sling it, right? So he's a good serviceable quarterback. He's not as mobile as Burrows is, but he's good. It's serviceable enough. And then you got Josh Johnson as your third quarterback.
Josh Johnson's still in the league.
He's still in the league. Yes.
Good night. Talk about a guy that's been around for 100 years.
Played on every team twice almost.
I was going to say that's probably not far from the truth.
I know.
Good night.
I wonder,
Well, man.
Damn, something's got Eric happy.
14 different teams he's played for.
Did Mountain Dew send you another package?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah,
All right. I'm going to play a game here.
Hi, Mia.
Say hi.
Hi, Mia.
Hey, what do we say?
Have a good night, day, like and subscribe, share this with your family and friends. Bye.
There you go.
Hi,
You going to bed?
Did you have a good night day?
Yeah, it's a guessing game. I'm going to play with it. You're not going to get any of them. It's sports. All right, go to bed.
So,
Love you, kiddo.
that means nothing.
Okay, thanks.
That means nothing that I couldn't get.
Exactly. Okay.
Oh, damn.
All right. So here we go, guys. Without looking, without Googling, there is 14 teams that Josh Johnson has played for. Now, I have the list here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's start naming them off and see if you guys can get them. Okay.
Buccaneers.
That's
I was
one.
going to say that, Patrick. Minnesota.
Minnesota. Let's see here. No.
Yeah.
The Jets.
Let's see here. Yes.
Washington.
Because everyone's played for the
Yes.
Jets. That's why.
Washington. Yes.
Arizona.
Arizona. No.
No? Huh.
Chicago.
That's got to be a yes.
No.
Detroit.
No. Yes. Detroit is one.
I was about to say.
The Browns.
Yes.
Yeah. If I missed that one, shame on me.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. How many have we
Dolphins?
gotten?
We got 5. You guys got 5 so far.
Dolphins.
No.
Buffalo.
49ers.
6.
Who'd you say?
Buffalo.
49ers.
7.
Houston.
8.
What was 7?
49ers. You.
Well, no, I said, but what was 6 then? I thought 49ers was 6.
No. Buffalo was 6.
Buffalo was 6? Okay. Because that was my next guess was Buffalo.
Titans.
No.
Damn, I'm naming all the teams he hasn't played for.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Donnie, you suck at this game.
I do.
The Chargers.
That is a no.
Trying to think of all the colored of the
Eric, what you
non-branded uniforms in that commercial he did.
I'm
Cowboys.
glad you finished that statement.
Cowboys, that's a negative.
Broncos.
Broncos, that is a yes. So that gives you 10.
Anyone said Giants yet?
No,
So Giants.
that's 11.
Okay.
And he's played for 12, you said?
14.
14.
Colts.
12.
Damn, how'd you not get that, Patrick?
I think I probably tried to put it out of my mind.
Seahawks.
No.
Fuck.
Redskins. Or Commanders. Whatever version.
Yes.
I named that one.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I said Washington early.
Okay.
Well, he thought you were talking about the Capitals.
Is it one of the Raiders?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good call.
It is.
Another team that's had 1,000 quarterbacks.
You're missing one.
Whoa.
The Steelers,
No.
Rams.
No.
Ravens.
That's it.
Ravens. Okay.
The Ravens. He's played for the Buccaneers, the 49ers, the Browns, the Bengals, the Jets, the Colts, the Bills, the Ravens, the Giants, the Texans, the Raiders, the Commanders/Redskins, the Lions, and the Broncos. The only AFC North team that he has not played for, the Steelers.
Well, there's still time.
They're one injury away from that happening.
I was just going to say they're an injury away. So there it is.
What's the only AFC North
Steelers.
team? Oh, wow.
The Steelers is the only AFC North team that he has not played for.
So was he in the NFL this entire time, or did he go to other leagues? Because I'm kind of curious.
I think he might have played some.
I feel like he played for NFL at some point.
UFL. He's playing in the AAF, and he's also playing in the XFL.
Man, I was hoping
I thought he played for XFL.
He did for the LA team when he was with LA.
God, AAF. I wonder who he played for that.
I can find out real quick here. So here's in order, okay? Career history, including everything, okay? You ready? Tampa Bay Buccaneers, San Francisco 49ers, the Sacramento Mountain Lions.
Oh, I forgot he played for the Mountain Lions.
That's
That's
old UFL.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
The Browns, the Bengals,
Donnie.
the 49ers, the Bengals, the Jets, the Colts, the Bills, the Ravens, the Giants, the Texans, Raiders, the San Diego Fleet of the AAF.
There it is.
The Washington Redskins, the Detroit Lions, the Los Angeles Wildcats. Then he came back to the 49ers, then the Jets, then the Ravens, then the Broncos, 49ers, Ravens again, Commanders, and now the Bengals.
Does anybody want to guess his career earnings? Because I pulled it up.
The actual number is fuck ton,
including this year's Bengals contract.
Is he the Chase Daniels of every single league?
He ain't that wealthy, but he signed a 1.5 with Cincinnati this year, so that gives him a total of blank for career.
54.5 million.
Way lower.
I'm gonna think probably
37.
See, I think it's gonna be something more reasonable, probably around the 12 to 15 range. I'm
Okay.
gonna say
17.
13.5 million.
13.5 on the nose.
Boom.
He's only made 13 million.
Yeah, that's okay.
13 point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my idea. That's cool.
I did. I went. Listen, when he started intimating that was in the range, I'm like, let's just go for a random number.
And for an FCS quarterback, it's pretty good.
I could tell you, if I could have made $13.5 million for 14 years appearing with a team in the NFL, I would take that in a heartbeat. That's not a bad life for a guy his age for 14 years.
Josh Johnson started
You're making this difficult.
University of San Diego, where he played for the Toreros, right? And then earned a starting job after Morton's departure in 2005 and earned All-American. Then his best game came against Valpo. He threw for a school record 7 touchdowns. Johnson also had 5 touchdowns against Morehead State. Man.
Yeah, he was part of the Pioneer Football League, and that's the Wild West of FCS teams.
Jesus. That is wild. Josh Johnson's career, passing yards, passing attempts 412, passing completions 242. He has a 58.7 completion percentage. His touchdown to interception ratio is 14 touchdown, 18 interceptions, 2,669 passing yards. His rating is a 71.1, 481 rushing yards, and then 2 rushing touchdowns.
Like we're gonna have to name this episode the Josh Johnson Appreciation episode.
I was just about to say, did anyone come into tonight with any bets staying an over under about how long we'd be talking about one Josh Johnson?
Well, just real quick, Chase Daniel has played one less year of NFL football at 13 seasons. What do you think he made?
He's made money.
Oh, he's made $54.5 million.
According to this, his estimated earnings were between 41.8 to 43.1, but some tracking estimate up to 55.5.
He probably made half of that at Mizzou.
He made he made about 30 of that in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Because he signed.
And he's only played for 6 teams, and he only made 5 career starts in 13 years.
The man was a career backup. Okay, like I mean that's what he was good for.
So Chase Daniel was Philadelphia, right?
Yeah. See if you can name the 6 teams.
Buffalo.
What?
Buffalo.
No.
Are you sure he wasn't with Buffalo? The Saints.
Yep. And what did you say, Patrick? Eagles?
I said the Eagles.
Yeah, Saints, Eagles.
I feel like he was in Tampa Bay too, wasn't he?
Nope.
No, okay.
Patriots?
Nope.
I feel like everybody's with the Patriots always, though.
He played for the Bears, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Played for the Bears. That's
call.
3.
Good call. And listen, I have to say it, even though it's wrong, the Browns.
No, he never played for the Browns.
I'm going to go ahead and say this team because apparently I remember they had revolving door quarterbacks too. Lions.
Yes.
See?
The Raiders.
Nope.
Arizona.
2 left. Nope.
Chargers.
Yes.
Man, Virgil knows
1
ball.
left.
Tennessee.
Nope.
Virgil, someone just texted me and said they were impressed. So
I doubt that.
Yeah. No, it was it was my friend that watches this show. He said he was very impressed.
What teams have we said so far?
Lions, Eagles.
So Chargers, Lions, Bears, Eagles, Saints are the 5 of the 6 that have been named.
Oh, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I remember him playing for the Chiefs. I remember that.
There you go.
Because he was there more than 1 year, I think.
Show off.
Was that when Alex Smith was there before Pat?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was the Smith years.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was because I think he left New Orleans and went there for a couple years.
I just remember when he signed with the Eagles, and I was like, "Did that man just get $30 million guaranteed?" Like that's why I said his earnings were around 50-something million because he got 30 just in that one contract.
Okay, since Prophet has signed off, and we'll probably come back on later. Donnie, the reason why I did not talk about the soccer story about the guy falling through the dugout, is because that's actually a shockingly common thing. He is not the only person to have done that. Now, he is the only person I could think of to have done that and then later have his goal disallowed.
Right. Well,
But
what was funny to me is that when I saw videos of it, some of the comments were because it's happened at that spot specifically before. Comments were, shouldn't they have put a railing up by now?
yeah, so it's there's a lot of I think there's a lot of the Central American stadiums and probably some of the Eastern Europeans have it set up like that.
Right.
So I've seen usually there's like a story once a year.
Oh, the celebration and when just
celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
It's
why
common.
I didn't talk about it, because it was not. It's kind of a common-ish thing.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I started to bring it up Monday when we were talking about something else, and then we moved on, and I was just like, whatever, I'm not going to go backwards on that. Because that's the first time I've seen it, and I thought it was kind of crazy that they don't have some kind of barricade so that people know if they hop over that.
If you see that a lot too,
wall.
also down in South America. Like we just see a video where the ball went out of the stadium in Uruguay. You remember seeing that?
Oh
video?
yeah, the one that caused the car wreck.
Yeah, the car wreck. So, like, I mean, it's like weirder things have happened.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, you jumped. You should have known better than, I mean, you played in that stadium before, so like you kind of need to have an idea of like, hey, by the way, if I'm going to celebrate, I know it's in the heat of the moment, but like, damn, bro, just don't do that part.
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty much why we didn't talk about that. So I think it's time to pivot to baseball talk now.
Okay.
Do you guys know who has the best record in baseball currently?
Yes. The Brewers.
The Brewers.
You would be
Isn't
wrong.
Isn't it a tie?
What? Did
There's
it
a
change?
tie.
Oh, did it change overnight?
Because the Rays were up there with the Brewers.
And actually, that's not even true either. Patrick, you're wrong, because since apparently I looked at this and the results have happened, the Rays have the best record in baseball.
Shut the front door.
So now the question, are the Rays legit this year? Or is this going to be something that's going to die in the playoffs?
No, I think they're
Hey, no, the
legit.
Rays are good, dude.
I think they're legit.
Well, and the thing is, they're doing that despite Freddie Peralta not performing yet.
I mean, that's also true.
Bro, the Rays are actually a really good team. That's a scary team.
Yeah. The thing is, they were strong before the deadline.
Right.
The only thing that's going to bring them down is injuries. Like, I think McClanahan came out, like before the All-Star break, he had a little injury. I don't know if he's come back from that or not. I've not, admittedly, haven't followed the Rays very closely, but especially they beat the Blue Jays every time we play. So,
also the Blue Jays are not good. So there's that.
Oh, we're beating the Red Sox again. Listen, I'll take it. I don't think the Blue Jays are going to make the playoffs, but if they just they can make the rest of this season.
My team, I can't talk about my team. My team has dropped to 4th place.
Good news for your team, though. John Kenzie Noel is a free agent.
Who gives a shit? He's not coming. There's no room for him in our team. Sorry, we got Adele.
40-man roster. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, it's not worth that.
It's nice.
He wasn't even in the major league roster, anyways. He was in AAA.
It's nice to see McClanahan doing well, because I saw him in Bowling Green at Single A, and there was already hype around him, and I think he was a top 5 prospect at the time. So it's nice to see.
Who is it? Who is it? AAA?
Big Christmas.
He joined the wrestling organization? Virgil knew where I was going with that.
I wish he didn't.
And he still didn't comment.
It was so bad.
Evander Holyfield's son's going to AAA, so
I'm curious how that's going to go for him. But
yeah,
nope, we're not doing that bullshit here.
We're not. That's just all the comment I had.
I was not delving into it. I just made one solitary remark.
But see, Patrick, you got to be careful, because you don't want to make an ineligible joke and then get kicked out like Tulsa did in a Little League World Series, which has now become final. The restraining order got thrown out by a competent judge, and Tulsa's officially out. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. Have you guys seen who came out of the southeastern region? No. I know Patrick did, because it's close to both of us, and it's the return of a team who's hasn't been the Little League World Series in a while. Phoenix City, Alabama is back, and I hope you guys are ready for the coverage on this, because they have a pitcher who is the niece of Colby Rasmus? I don't think it's daughter.
It's the niece, because it's the daughter of, because her dad was a pitcher too in the majors.
Right.
Yeah.
So yes, Rasmus.
Yeah, I saw that lineage today, actually.
Kinley Rasmus, who pitched the deciding game heading to the Little League World Series. So good story to hear. Funny enough, Colby Rasmus actually was a high school coach for Gunnersville High School, which is right about maybe 30 minutes away from me, and he got ran out of there. So it's like, hate to see that.
Colby was born in Columbus too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean they've got roots all in that area. So I'm glad that Phoenix City came back. So it's nice to see.
Yeah,
but
I think he lives in Tennessee now. But he's a former Blue Jay.
I am very conflicted.
About what?
With covering Little League baseball.
I'm with you on it. I don't like the idea of the exposure it's gotten.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's kind of like it should be like what the Cape Cod League is in a way. Like it's got a following if it's local and you kind of know
we
about
know
it.
It's there.
Yeah, we know it's there. It shouldn't be a big national thing, in my opinion.
And again, who televises this stuff?
Well,
it's all the advertising dollars they're getting from the equipment manufacturers that are giving the kids all the equipment.
That's fine. But I'm talking about being televised.
Oh yeah. But that's why ESPN's televising it, because of the money they're getting from it. It has nothing to do with the exposing the kids or promoting the kids or anything like that. They are putting it on there because these manufacturers are giving them boatloads of money for their equipment, and they're giving the kids the equipment to justify the boatloads of money they're giving ESPN.
Yeah,
I'm lost there because I don't see one has to do with the other.
Well, if they weren't getting all this money, they wouldn't be advertising, or they wouldn't be showing it.
Yeah, they would. They still would. I mean, you got plenty of colleges that are getting a shit ton of money from all these other sporting goods places and we never hear they're being televised, right?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a fun event to go to, I would say, but
I just don't think it should be televised on ESPN.
Zach, I was thinking the same thing.
That and then also the idea of betting on it are the two things that it's what kind of ESPN is going to turn into. That's where it comes like for me.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't it seem like ESPN used to just show like the championship game or they didn't show like the entire tournament,
and now they're showing everything.
They didn't show the entire tournament. Now they're showing they're showing the tournament to get to the tournament.
Right.
Yeah. And that usually is not the case. Now, if they had those on ESPN3 only, to where people who want to watch it can watch it, I understand that, but there's limits.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Ed, in that I think if they limited it to where you could see the international final and the U.S. final and then the overall final, boom, 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 and that was it on ESPN, I'm fine with that. But I agree with you. The entire thing, the entirety of it is a bit much.
It's unnecessary, man.
Yeah, I mean, I still think of it of the purity of playing it in Williamsport. It's kind of like how I think about Omaha and the College World Series. There's certain places I just think are pure baseball.
Yeah.
And Williamsport's one of them. Omaha's one of them. The Field of Dreams, just places where I'm just yeah, I know there's commercialization in all those places now, but I don't want to ruin those with some of the things that they're trying to do. Because to me, I still remember those as pure baseball places. Yeah. Maybe that's just my own sentimental view on it, but I don't want to see. Point being, I don't want to see Williamsport commercialize the heck out of it, just to make it any worse than it already is.
But where do you guys fall about the Major League Baseball game playing there
in Williamsport?
Yeah, because they've done that I know they did that last year.
They did, yeah.
I don't know if I have a problem with that because I think it's a single game. It's like the Field of Dreams game. It's a single game, and I think it's a chance for the kids to interact with the major league players. And I don't know. I'm okay with that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one doesn't bother me because it's actually you're televising now, like the major league players.
And I like that they limit the crowd to the participating team players for the most part. It's not like, I mean, I'm sure some people can get there that aren't part of the Little League World Series, but they make sure all of the teams can be there.
I have a massive problem with you showing these little kids, and putting them on TV because you know what's going to happen now. Like you're building up like this kid and everything, like as the must see kid. And then like there's so much pressure put on these kids to participate and to show off while playing these games that like you're taking away their innocence by putting that on national TV because you go like, like Virgil says, there's a bunch of degenerate out there that are going to be betting on little league games, which you shouldn't be doing it anyways. And that's absolutely morally wrong.
Yeah, I can't imagine any of the betting sites should have any of those games at all on there. I'm sure they do, but they shouldn't.
But they don't care though. That's the problem. Like, they are going to give you whatever you want for you to go to their site. So that way you can go ahead and bet on their site.
Yeah. It's all about the money.
No, 100%. We talked about this on a podcast.
Yeah.
And I still do not think that they should be showing this on ESPN. You want to put it on ESPN on the app so that way you can show it to your parents, and then that way they can see it or put it behind the paywall. I'm good with that. Okay, but putting them on national TV, on a primetime spot, like Zach was saying, right? What they're supposed to be showing during mid-August. You know what? You made this bet. Like you're purposely gotten rid of like a Major League Baseball for MLB TV, and then now you're not showing any of that stuff. So, like, I mean, it's your fault for doing this.
Absolutely.
Bring back ESPN The Ocho. That shit is entertainment as a shit.
Yep. Right to the 5 Ds of dodgeball.
And so, yeah.
That has to be one of my favorite movies of all time. I know everyone knows.
It's a great movie.
Man, I love that movie.
Donnie, would you call that movie a dodgeball movie or a coming of age movie?
With the dodgeball in it.
That's a dodgeball movie.
Okay. Just want to make sure where the line was on that.
Yeah, because they're all grown ass men.
Well,
it's not coming of age. They've already come of age.
Is it a dodgeball movie with a dramatic character arc, or is it No,
that's just straight up slapstick.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Even the ripped horns in it?
So
ripped horns, fantastic.
Eric, question for you. Is Dodgeball a dodgeball movie or a movie about the underdogs?
Well, Donnie, let me tell you, it's about dodgeball. Thank you.
That's what I said.
No, I can guarantee you that's not what you said. You said exactly the second part that Virgil said.
Well,
I've heard your take about Sandlot. I can guarantee
this wasn't
that's
Sandlot. This was the dodgeball. You can go back
have
and
that
listen.
same thought mentality about that too.
No, I don't.
Do it.
Yeah.
Argue with him.
You get. Y'all don't have my back on that.
He doesn't even know.
Yes, fight for our amusement.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm not gonna get your back. I want to see a fight on this thing. Are you kidding me? Hey, what you watching now, Patrick?
What?
That's like saying was Stand By Me a coming of age movie or a murder mystery?
I'm seeing the Blue Jays capitulate in the top of the 9th inning with a 5-run lead.
We just won, so our game.
All right, since we are now all here again, we can talk about the subject I was saving for last.
It was really quick. The Cleveland Guardians / Indians are 9,999 wins. They're one away from 10,000.
Over under on how many days?
Tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh. Who are they playing?
That reminds me.
Detroit. Okay.
Eric, the Blue Jays might be able to be the Earned Fun Average Podcast's official MLB team considering that they have almost an identical win and loss record for their entire franchise history.
We are Canada's favorite podcast, so that would make sense.
Yeah, well, they're not currently, obviously, but like they currently have a below average record, but there's been multiple occasions where they've had the same number of wins as losses, which is like the epitome of average for a major league team.
All right, Virgil.
I thought about
Virgil.
your podcast the other day when I saw that, though.
So I was going to save this subject for last, since we're going to go into minor league baseball. The thing that brought us all together. We will have a new primary team this year with the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders changing their name.
So that makes it 2 for 2027, huh?
Who am I missing? Oh, never mind. That's right. Okay, yes.
The Mets.
I forgot they were redoing.
Remember that whole screw up? Yeah.
Yeah.
How could you forget that?
Well, don't forget the Turbo Tubs are now a new identity for 2027.
They are indeed.
Yeah, but we
So-
know what their identity is now, though.
Do we?
With Scranton, I was a little surprised by this because I thought usually, I know people were talking about parent, changing clubs from parent names and all that, like the Mets are doing. But this one kind of surprised me because I didn't think Rail Riders was a bad name. Could they have been better names? Possibly, and that's why they're doing this. But what are your guys' opinions on this this change? And then we'll end the show on this tonight.
I don't like their ballpark.
You do or don't?
I don't.
I've never been, so I don't have any opinions on it.
I have an opinion. Not a great one.
Yeah. I mean, I was shocked by it, but I'm not.
I'm not. Yeah.
I'm not going to be upset to see the Rail Riders name go. I guess I'm not.
Do they also drop the hyphenated Scranton Wilkes-Barre?
I was going to say yes because it's too hard to say.
Yeah,
Plus-
I hate
plus-
Scranton Wilkes-Barre.
Plus, I don't
And-
like their logo either.
And you know what's funny?
I'm sure their
Th-
mayor will
th-
appreciate
this
you
is
saying that.
this
I
is
hate
one of the
Scranton
craziest.
Wilkes-Barre.
This is one of the craziest things that drives me nuts about that area is the baseball team is Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, but their hockey team is the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins.
And you know
Okay,
why,
so-
right?
Yeah, I do know why, but it's just stupid that they flipped it.
Well, Donnie, so that brings a good point. So if you go to Cape Cod, Yarmouth Dennis is the Red Sox, the Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox, but the school district where the ballpark is the Dennis Yarmouth School District.
Right. I remember
So
you
that's-
talking about that.
Yeah.
I hope that they go complete change and get rid of Scranton Wilkes-Barre as well. I don't know if they go with something more regional. I doubt they would go with one over the other, so they might find some common ground for that.
So what were they, the Red Barons?
That was an old one, yes.
Yeah, that was an old one.
Also, real quick, just talking about real quick, the Cape Cod. Congratulations to the Harwich Mariners. I believe they are 2026 Cape Cod League champs.
Indeed.
I did
Nice.
get to see them, and they had a youth extra tiny hat that I really wanted to get, but it fit nobody.
Shoot, considering the mini hats are in right now, you could have gotten that to start your mini hat collection.
I've also messaged them in multiple different ways to say, hey, can you guys sell me one? And they just ignore. So
Donnie, just to piss you off, I hope they add a third city.
now the Tri-Cities.
No, don't call it Tri-Cities. Just add a third city to it. I don't see. I don't know.
I hope it becomes Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, Columbia.
No, it'll probably be like, oh shoot, what's the other town right outside of there? It's oh damn, I can't think of it right now. It's another community right there, though.
Should be Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, Dunmore.
That's not what I was thinking of, but okay.
SWBD.
Can we stop with the stupid names, please?
Swabid. Hey, we only gave up 3 runs in the ninth, but we
Wait,
won.
your minor league team's not even a city; it's a country. It's a county, Lake County.
Huh? For me?
It's called Westlake. Just why go with?
It's not. It's not Westlake.
I don't know what it is. I've been there. It's Eastlake.
It's Eastlake.
Sorry, I was looking the wrong way at the time. I apologize.
Yeah,
sounds
you.
like
It's Eastlake.
Eastlake.
Eastlake Captains. I'm okay with them. I am 100% with you. Call them the Eastlake Captains. And then you have like an EC hat. I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm not difficult. Sometimes I am.
Can I please get your phone?
Hey, Patrick, you got a phone call?
All right. Well, I'll be curious if they're going to do a fan voting, if they already got names. Probably. Do you think they already have a name picked, or do you think we're going to have to go through this whole fan voting thing again? Apparently, Trolley Frogs was a popular one in the last fan voting.
Ooh, Trolley Frogs.
I would think they've already picked something if they're announcing that it's going to change. But what do I know?
Yeah, who knows?
Not much.
Is there anything else you guys would like to discuss that we have not talked about yet?
Yeah, we got 9 minutes. Look at us. Well, we did talk about a lot of stupid stuff today.
Like I said, this is the Joshua Johnson. The Josh Johnson appreciation show.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm okay with that.
I'm not complaining. I'd like to learn something new. Eric, what do you have going on EFA?
There's a guy next to me, and then a guy from Abilene and a guy from Stillwater. And we do a roundtable about this year's NBC Baseball Around the Clock. So, fun episode. And then, how's it going?
How you doing?
We chat about Around the Clock, about an hour-long episode, so pretty long, but a couple of newbies and a couple of returners. So we talk about, our experience for how it went for the newbies and then how it went for the returners. It was a lot harder this year than it has been in the past. It was more intense, way more check-ins. So check out the episode on Fun Average where we talk about the NBC Baseball Around the Clock.
Dig it. I dig it.
And Ed, what about DHC?
Well, on the Dad Hat Chronicles podcast, Donnie and I, we talk about episode 1, season 2 of Brockmire. It was an episode. So that episode is out already. It actually came out this morning. So guys, make sure you guys check it out. It's also releasing now on video format as well. So it's pretty cool because like if you go to like Spotify, it'll either give you the option to do it on both, on either video or audio format, as well as YouTube. And I think it does it on Apple Podcasts, but I'm not quite sure. I'm still trying to figure that one out. So pretty cool stuff.
Have you guys picked out a next movie to review?
So we've got a couple of suggestions.
Okay.
We got Basketball was one of them.
Good.
What was the other one, Donnie?
Major League was what
Major
Paul
League.
said.
Major League.
Now, I don't know. Are we going to do what we talked about after the trip or no?
We'll see. I mean,
we may or may not have a brief intermission of season 2.
Correct. Due to the fact that we're going to be in Iowa.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams.
We may do a review of Field of Dreams, and we may get some opinions while we're at the Field of Dreams for that.
So if you want to watch it, feel free to watch it between now and then.
We'll discuss it, and then on next week's episode, we will announce if we're gonna do that and what we're looking for from participants.
But man, it's been fun going back to watching Brockmire. Man, this episode
season 2 takes you back to pre-meeting Jules style Brockmire.
Yeah,
old school Brockmire himself.
We talked about that. We really appreciated the fact that he has a podcast, right? That's all I'm gonna say. Just listen to it because it was really good. Watch the episode. I'm serious, you should watch the episode and then listen to our episode on it because we really talk about the specific podcast that they're in. Was it Brock Bottom?
Brock Bottom. Yep.
So,
see, you guys talk about doing, basketball is different. I like that, but Major League, That's overplayed. Don't do that.
So,
Here's a challenge I want for you guys.
Oh,
I want
man.
you guys to justify that Twilight is a baseball movie.
I've seen Twilight. I hope you know that.
Yeah, so you exactly know why I say that.
Yes, I do know exactly why you say that.
Yeah. So I think that should be the mission. I think you guys.
I don't think Donnie has watched Twilight.
Are you talking about the Twilight trilogy?
Yes.
Not the trilogy. You don't have to watch the whole thing.
It's just the first one.
Just the first one.
God, it's been so long ago. I'm Team Wolves anyway, so.
Okay.
But baseball?
It's a baseball movie.
Is it a baseball movie?
Is it a baseball movie?
Or is it a fantasy movie with baseball in it?
Now you're in my realm there. Yeah.
We know this.
Yeah.
Oh no, we know. Don't you worry, So it was yeah. But I want to do different movies, not your main ones. Like, I mean, eventually your mainstream movies we're gonna do, but like, like basketball, or we'll do Twilight's a waste of time. Hey, hold on, time out. I mean, it's not a waste of time. Chill out.
Little Big Leagues.
Little Big Leagues, Little Giants.
Little Giants.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Any Given Sunday, right? Like we don't hear about Any Given Sunday that much anymore. That was a great movie.
The Replacements.
I love that movie.
That's one of my favorite movies.
100% one of my favorite movies. So Falco, man. And so, anyways, let us know which movie you think we should do next. Obviously, we're working on season 2 of Brockmire right now. We're going to finish it. And then once we finish Brockmire, we're eventually going to need a suggestion on another series that we need to watch. Another one that has been suggested has been Eastbound and Down. So
Brockmire season 3.
Well, yeah, I said once we're done with the whole series of Brockmire.
Oh, okay. I thought you were stopping after 2.
No.
After the first 4 episodes.
There's Brockmire has four seasons.
I thought you were about to say Brockmire has 4 episodes. I'd say.
So, anyways, that's it. We're going to leave it here, guys. Thank you for joining us. Make sure that, listen, if you have not talked to Kelly about that you're going to go to the Corporate Media Meetup, let him know. It is the weekend of August 28th. We're going to be over there. We're going to be at the Colonels, and then we're also going to be at the Quad City River Bandits and the Field of Dreams. So make sure you guys are joining us. It'll be a lot of fun. We're going to hit a couple of breweries. Make sure you guys are following each and every single one of these gentlemen on all of the socials. Hit the subscribe button. We are currently on our YouTube channel. We are at 612 subscribers. So we're trying to get to 1,000. So please hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends about it. And we will see you guys on the next one. Have a wonderful day. And support the minor leagues, guys. Bye.